It seems like my camera's upside down, doesn't it? Let's see. Hi. Well, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I thought I would just stop by and just tell y'all, stay encouraged. If your life is anything like mine, it's always an uphill climb. And yep, I'm still manifesting and I'm still trusting God. So today I worked 8 to 4 and then I worked from 4:30 to 11. And my motivation, what keeps me encouraging myself and it keeps saying you can do it, is the fact that I have an autistic son who didn't ask to be here. And although he has learned some life skills, he still is at a place where I personally think I should stay in his life. I offer him the chance to step out and try this world by himself, but he wants to finish school. So while he's trying to go to college, this is his last two credits. Last two courses he needs to get his associates. And I asked him, was he going to go and go to university? And he said he wanted to try and get a job, something not too heavy. So my next goal is to start trying to get him into something that he could do and not won't have to worry so much because he's not a fighter, which means he'll let people bully him. All through his years of public school, I even homeschooled him for a year. It was one uphill battle to another one. But by the grace of God, he made it through 12 years and he graduated. I didn't come here to talk about Josh only, but he's like, you got that one thing that pushes you, that one thing that keeps you motivated, that one thing that says you can't die yet, you can't give up yet, you can't stop yet. It's that child. Well, he's a young man, but in my heart, he's still a little child to me because I know his innocence. Um, oh, um, but if you're in a place where you want to just sit down and take a deep breath and just chill, but you can't because you have someone that's depending on you, you have to encourage yourself. Well, that's all. Encourage yourself in the Lord. So I do. Um, I want so bad to possess so much more, and not just monetary things, but confidence more that I want to possess. Um, I want to experience life. I'm on my birthday is on Sunday, January 21st, and I'll be 55. There was a time I would be ashamed to talk about it, but no. I thank God for letting me see 55 years, and so I'm honored. But I want to encourage you, stay focused. Yes, there's a lot going on around us. We got our own cares every day. We have our families. Some of us don't have families. We want families. Stay encouraged. I mean, if you have to self-talk, be positive about it. Don't let anyone speak the opposite of what you're saying. That's number one. Number two is make it your business. Be intentional about yourself. Just, like even with this YouTube thing, it is a challenge for me because it's so easy to be discouraged and hit the button and say forget it. But I know that I was assigned to do this, so I have to keep doing it. And though I'm tired, I still needed to say something to my subscribers, to others who can possibly subscribe and like and share. People need to just stay motivated. It is so much going on. Yes, I'm talking about stuff that we don't even personally know about each other. We're going through stuff. But you need to know that you're important, that you matter. You need to know that this is not the end. This is not my end. It's not going to be your end. And if we could just stick together, if we could be a community of encouragers to each other, I believe we can make it through this storm. January tonight, well, the day is the 20th because it's after 12 a.m. But No matter what tomorrow may look like, no matter what the day might look like, no matter what the day after that might look, you have to just stay focused. Set your plans. Pray. I mean, I talk to the Lord all the time. I hear him telling me it's going to be all right. You're going to get through this. Now, other people may say God ain't talking to you. Yes, he is. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here right now. I had slipped and said today I had to go out in the field on my first job because we had one employee who decided not to call or to show up. And so the weight was on others. And so I said I'd jump in and just go out in the field with them. And it was just, you ever been around a place, people, it's like you could just sense something is off. The whole morning was like off. And I had said before I knew it, I could just drive off the cliff right now. I hadn't said anything like that in for a long time. But it was the people around me. So I'm learning that I got to keep myself protected. Even if I'm trying to do a good deed, I have to keep myself protected because I'm so sensitive in the spirit to the point where it can affect you and you don't even realize it. I had to take some deep breaths. I had to get my mind out of the present. I had to step out of the scene for a minute and just unwind and get my mind together so I could be ready for the rest of the day. And that was like around 10, 11 o'clock. Then about 2 o'clock, it just, I think it was one of the coaches that was on the van with us. I'm telling you, but I'm learning. Everybody, even the person that was with us that was driving, she was talking about her situation. And you hear so many people, oh God, they're going through financial issues already. Or some already been going through it, but it's like it's carried over from 2023 to 2024. And it's like, don't you get tired of living? I can't share people business. I'm just telling you, I hear so much and I see so much. I mean, naturally and spiritually, it can overwhelm you if you don't stay grounded in your spirit. And on this spiritual journey, I'm open for God to use me however. I just want him to keep me positive. To come home to an environment, you've been on 2 jobs, exhausted. You got a liar among you, and you know all they do is lie. And it's like they sit back and they look at you suffer. To them that you're suffering. I think in a way it's a gloating going on. Like they're excited to see you tired, you barely walking. But I promise you, you stay encouraged, I'm going to stay encouraged. And I just want to stop by and just tell you that. Stay encouraged. You know what? Even if you don't have anyone to listen or to talk to, you don't want to talk to people sometimes because you're so exhausted. But find a place to encourage yourself. I took a long bath. Well, 15 minutes long. I was tired. I should have just took a shower. But I wanted to just soak for a minute. And then I fixed me a bowl of grits because there was no food ready for me. And I hadn't eaten. So my body is like drained. No food. I worked the second job. I did what I had to do. Still drained. No food. And in the back of your mind, you just hope somebody have you a bowl of soup or something ready. But no. I come to the door and I have to just continue to work until I can do what I'm at right now in my bed. But I'm going to go. I have to work tomorrow at 3. That's Eastern time, my time. But I'm going to try to get up and do some readings and whatever the Lord leads me to do for as encouragement. I have to remember Psalms 37. I shared it last night. Fret not thyself for evildoers, neither be envious of those that you. And what that basically means in Psalms 37 is that it looks like everybody is moving ahead. And it seems like they have no regards for life. They have no regards for God. They have no, even their morals are off. Don't sit there and gloat over that. Don't begin to envy that. Don't say, oh, I wish I had a life. No. You wait on God to give you your life. Because when we try to put on someone else's shoes, I'm telling you, remember the little saying they say, you never know another man's trials or suffering until you put on his shoes. Well, with those shoes come all type of spiritual attacks, come all type of diseases and ailments. It comes all. Don't even want to put on another person's purse. Don't try to put on another person's hat. Don't wish to put on another person's skin color. You just be who God made you, and encourage yourself. And that's all I have in me tonight. As this morning, I gotta stay encouraged. And when I got home, I'm done. And I went looking for my son, and he was sleeping like a little baby. And my baby's so special. Y'all, he's 22, almost 23, and he's so special. And I said, Mama's home, and he had, groggy. Just to see that I made it back to him was all that mattered. To know that I can give him something to eat tomorrow is all that keeps me strong. It's not cars, and I got jewelry over there. I'm talking about nothing cheap. I have clothes, I don't even know what to wear half the time. But to have a peace of mind that you can take care of your child. I'm not talking about the creature comforts of a new game or a new system, but to know that the light's going to be on tomorrow is an encouragement. To know that you're going to have water running is an encouragement. To know that they can take a bath in a hot tub is an encouragement. And to know that they're healthy and in their right mind is encouragement. So I just went and kissed him. He went back to sleep, and I finally got in the bed. I said, you know what? I'm going to take this energy and give it to somebody else. I want you to know that you're loved. I want you to know that you're respected. I don't know you by name. If you reach out to me, I'll reach back to you. But just know this. If we never speak, I mean it's from all of me. Every ounce of strength, oxygen I got. That you are loved. That God loves you. That I love you. That no matter what you're going through, you can do it. Just keep saying to yourself, like I said to myself, it's going to be all right. It's going to get better. And every time I speak to you, something good happens. Let me give you a testimony. So I'm on this van. I'm feeling all this energy around me that's negative. It was agitated, like it's almost like someone had a bunch of spiders over you and you couldn't get out the car. That's the kind of feeling I had. It was awful. All of a sudden, I get a ding where a person, cash out. I didn't expect it. I had got two Cash App cashes. But then I'm telling you about the money manifestations. Cash App sent me a thing saying I was approved to get a loan. I'm like, what? Then when I got home, I had a check for $300. Listen, it works. If I tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm telling you, everything I ever posted so far on YouTube is all facts. No lies, all facts. But I didn't mean to be this long. I need to go to bed. I have to get back up and be ready for later on. But anyway, God bless you. I pray y'all have a wonderful night. I don't know what part of the world you're in. If it's morning for you, good morning. If it's afternoon, good afternoon. And if it's night, good night. God bless you. Y'all pray for me. I'll see you a little later. Bye bye.